morning, and welcome to the WLRA Morning Show. It's August 27th, 2013, and you're with us live from the Loch Technical Academy TV studio. I'm Regina.
And I'm Kasaya. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please be seated. Remember to bring your money for your PE uniform if you still need to buy one. Your teachers will be ready to sell them at the beginning of class.
We will now recite the LRTA Code of Conduct. Please repeat after me. I am respectful. I am responsible. I am safe. I am prepared. Today is Drug-Free Tuesday, and we have a message for you from the Council for a Drug-Free America.
I'm thinking about tomorrow, and I wonder how I'll be on my way where I'll go. You'll get right where you're going now.
Do you know that Loch Raven offers a number of after-school clubs and activities that you can sign up for? Stay tuned for detailed information about these activities, including chess club, SAD, school plays, Math 24, basketball, art clubs, to name just a few. Now for today's lunch we have stuffed crust pizza, cheeseburger, cheesesteak sub, and chicken patty sandwich. Now we have Miss Johnson to bring us some important announcements.
Good morning, Loch Raven Academy. Welcome back to our halls of education. Education is an interesting word. Contrary to popular belief, it doesn't mean drilling holes in the heads of unsuspecting students and pouring in math, science, and social studies. To educate means, in fact, to draw out. So the question becomes, what enlightened possibilities can we draw out of those minds of yours this school year? Let's begin the school year with a quote from a man known by the emperors of ancient China as the teacher of all teachers. Confucius, great Chinese philosopher. Even when walking in a party of no more than 3, I can always be certain of learning from those I am with. There will be good qualities that I can select for imitation and bad ones that will teach me what requires correction in myself. So as you move through our fine halls of learning today, notice the behavior of others and make a choice. Which behavior will you imitate? And which behavior will you correct in yourself? Loch Raven students, remember our code of conduct and be respectful, responsible, safe, and prepared. Have a positive and productive day.
Please stand by after our show for an important announcement from Ms. Jones.
Today is a B day. I repeat, today is a B day. And the time is now 8:14. Please set your clocks and watches to school time. That's it for today's morning show.
And we'll see you again tomorrow.
Loch Raven Academy. Ooh. Good morning, Loch Raven Academy. I would like to take a moment to speak to each of you about emergency procedures. There are 4 types of emergencies I will speak to you about today, and you never know when an emergency will occur. Please pay attention as I inform you of the procedures for each type of emergency. Of course, different emergencies call for different responses. First, let's talk about evacuations. This will occur in the event there is potential danger in the building, such as a fire or gas leak. If this happens, there are specific procedures you must follow. First, all students must be familiar with the evacuation routes from all of your classrooms to the designated safe assembly areas. Teachers, after this announcement, please inform your students of the evacuation route from your classroom. Once the alarm sounds, all students and staff must evacuate the building immediately. Students, if you are not in your classroom when the fire alarm sounds, go to the nearest teacher and evacuate with that teacher's class. Before we evacuate the building, all windows and doors must be closed and all lights must be off. As we exit the building, all students are quiet and attentive. Students should walk in a line to the designated safe assembly area. Students must remain quiet and attentive at that safe assembly area. We must account for all students. While we go through the process of accounting for students and as we wait for further directions, students must be quiet and attentive. Once we are given permission to re-enter the building, please re-enter the building in the same manner in which you exited, quickly, quietly, and orderly. Baltimore County Public Schools has implemented 2 new safety procedures this year: rally point and reverse evacuation drills. In the event we have to evacuate the building while classes are changing or students are at lunch, you will report to a safe assembly area or rally point. These rally points are the same areas you report to during a fire drill. Designated staff will be at each rally point with signs and lists to account for students and to provide further directions. It is important that you exit the building quickly, quietly, and orderly, then find a rally point immediately. Signs will be posted around the building to tell you where our 4 rally points are. A reverse evacuation occurs when we are outside of the building but need to return to the building immediately due to severe weather or other external danger. We will practice reverse evacuations during other evacuation drills. Your teacher must take attendance when you return to the building. So make sure you re-enter the building quickly, quietly, and orderly. Secondly, let's talk about lockdowns. This will occur if there are potential dangers inside or outside of the building, such as the presence of an intruder. When the lockdown announcement is made over the intercom system, please adhere to the following. Students and staff should clear the halls immediately and report to the nearest available classroom. All windows and doors must be closed and locked. Blinds must be closed. All lights must be off, including the LCD projector. Teachers, we also suggest that you close your laptops. Stay away from all windows and doors. Move to the interior walls and sit on the floor in silence. I repeat, in silence. As your teacher accounts for all students, stay silent and wait for further instructions. Teachers, at the conclusion of the lockdown, a staff member will be in each wing to collect your attendance. Thirdly, let's talk about severe weather emergencies. For severe weather emergencies, such as hurricanes or tornadoes, we will have to retreat to a safe area. However, if the severe emergency is an earthquake, stay in your classrooms. When the severe weather announcement is made, students and staff should take the closest, safest route to the designated safe area. Since we have so many windows in our school, the safest area would be in the hallway along the lockers. Close all doors. Once along the lockers, students and staff should sit on the floor and cover your eyes by leaning your face against your arms. In the event of an earthquake or other imminent danger to building or immediate surroundings, drop to the floor, take cover under a nearby desk or table, and face away from the windows. Cover your eyes by leaning your face against your arms and hold onto the table or desk legs and maintain that position. As your teacher accounts for all students, students must be silent until further directions are given. Lastly, bomb threats. Bomb threats require us to be at least 500 feet away from the building. Please note that no one may use cell phones, walkie-talkies, or Telcor, the intercom system. Because of our limited means of communicating, we have implemented a communication tree system so we can share information. Once your teacher is notified to evacuate the building 500 feet away, you must follow the evacuation route from the classroom to the designated safe areas. Students, if you are not in your classroom when the fire alarm sounds, go to the nearest teacher and evacuate with that teacher's class. Before we evacuate the building, all windows and doors must be closed and all lights must be turned off. As we exit the building, students are quiet and attentive. Students should walk in a line to the designated safe areas. We must account for all students. While we go through the process of accounting for students, and as we wait for further directions, students must be quiet and attentive. Once we are given permission to re-enter the building, please re-enter the building in the same manner in which you exited, quickly, quietly, and orderly. If we are unable to re-enter the building, the parent-guardian pickup location will be at the giant parking lot on Loch Boulevard. This is one more reason to make sure that we have emergency information on file. Please note that for each emergency I described to you today, I mentioned that students must remain quiet and attentive at all times. This is for your safety and the safety of others. Teachers, when we practice each of these emergency responses, please issue a consequence to any student jeopardizing his or her safety or the safety of others. Thank you for your attention this morning. Students, if you have any questions, please ask your teacher. Have a positive, productive, and safe day. Teachers, please show your students where your evacuation routes are posted in your rooms at this time. Thank you.